We are going to read British poetry, and this is our third poem of John Donne, and the poem name is The Good Morrow, like the good morning, morrow, which means a morning. And I wonder by my truth, a truth, what thou and I did till we loved. Were we not went till then? Wind, wind till then? Wind, which means detached from your habits, but sucked on contrary pleasures, childlessly, or snorted be in the seven sleepers den, which means in Hindi it's a gufa. Mm, uh, Twitch miss, it's a short form of it was, but this all pleasures fancies be, if ever any beauty I did see, which I desired and got, to which but a dream of thee. And now good morning to our waking souls, which watch not one another out of fears, for love, all love of other sides, controls and makes one little room, and everywhere let see discovers to new world have gone, let maps to others world on world have shown, let us possess one world, each hath and one and is one. So in this poem, John Donne's talking about a love, and the speaker talks to his beloved after they have fallen truly in love. He says that before this love, their lives were like a child asleep. Their loves were like a child sleeps. Their earlier pleasures were immature and incomplete. Real life, accordingly to his, begins only with true love. The poet says that they are fully awake and aware because of their love is sincere and pure without fear or jealousy. He compares their love to the discovery of a new world. Each lover sees the whole world in the other's face. Their small room becomes an entire universe for them. And the poet also says that their love is a perfectly balanced. Both lover gives equal amount of love to each other. Because of this equality, their love will never die. Unlike physical things, their spiritual and emotional love is strong and everlasting. And if we talk about main idea of this poem, then it celebrates a true mature love that gives meaning to life and has the power to last forever. And obviously we talk about themes there, then there are some themes related to this poem. First, I think true and mature love. Mature love in this poem shows that how much love should be a true, mature, and can be. The poem celebrates real deep love that is a serious, meaningful, not a childish. It should be a meaningful and serious. And second is a spiritual awakening through love. So love makes the lovers feel awake and complete, as if real life begins with love. And the third is a unity of love. This poem, it also shows that how much unity they have. The two lovers become one soul, and each sees the whole world in the others in other. And fourth is equality in love. Both lovers give equal love, so their relationship is balanced and strong, uh, and it should be everlasting. And five is the immorality of love, because if you have a immorality, if you have a immorality in your love, love should be equal, love should be a pure, it will never die. So yeah. My face in thin eye, thin in mine appears, and true blent hearts do in the fancy's faces rest. Where can we find two better hemispheres without south northy, without declining west? Wherever dies was not mixed equally. If our two loves be one or thou and I, love so alike that none do slacken, none can die. Slacken, which means to get slow. So there is some important line which can come in your paper. So let's read it. The good morrow, like the good morning. In the good morrow, Durnan produces universal love. To Durnan, the experience that goes into the making of love. The good morrow is like awaking from a nightmare. The nightmare's experience from which the poet come out is begotten by fear and jealousy that rule the roost in the mind of lovers. The poem begins with a sudden change in word pattern, which at once startles and capture attentions, and which is so characteristic of Turner. The first stanza describes the contrast between a life without love and life life of all an absorbing passionate love. Dunnan argues like an advocate to drive his point home, his idea. The poet follows the device of what Helen Garden calls concentrations. The readers are held to a line of arguments, reasoning, and analysis till the poet has established the validity of his point of view. Williamson called it finds love, which is not merely the salutations of a new day, but the discovery of something more real and stranger than anything they have known and observing love. Hence, it begins with ordinary reality, in which love makes all past experience seem childless or an oblivion, which means a state of being completely forgotten, as deep as that as of the seven sleepers who slept nearly for 200 years. Any former love becomes only a platonic dream of this new love. Now that their souls have weakened to a new day and a new life, they become absorbed in one another. Love, not fear, restricts their attentions to each other, and love makes their little room ever. No vigor or map reader can find a world more wonderful than they find it in each other. My face is a thin eye and thin in mine appears. Where can we find two better hemisphere without a sharp north, without declining west? One more notable thing is it imaginary, which as a Grecians rightly points out. One more notable thing is its imaginary, which as a Grecians rightly points out, has been drawn from a variety of sources, myth and savants, sleepers and sleeper dance. Everyday life sucked on contrary pleasures and wishings in the moving morning one and later room. The geographical world, sea discoveries, map hemispheres, and lasting a solistic philosophy. Whatever dies was not mixed equally. The relations between one object and other are made intellectual rather than verbally. To brief, The Good Morning is one of those poems which brings out the chef characteristic of Turner as a poet. It is for the reason that F.W. Pine praises the poem and writes in this little poem. We have the adult manner of Turner's practically every element is a present. The first line and half give one of these magical phrases which lift his verses out of the common rut. I wonder by my truth what though and I till we loved, were we not wind till then? Wind means to mean attachment from your habit. Okay, that's all. Thank you.